ayindibonile ndatshona mna ndavela ndabuya ndathi ndimlo kwathula kwathedu oh ayindifundile ndabuya mna ndangena ngoku ndithi ndimlo bayandijonga
Chad, we're going in, baby. Compliments by Winnie Kumalu. Hey, let's go. Sheesh. Oh, Winnie Kumalu, she knew what she was doing. Yes, yeah. I want to sing those lyrics. That is the dream. Kribo on the decks. Is Nvidia back? Jakes, what do you mean is Nvidia back? What do you mean is Nvidia back, my brother? Talk to me. I only realized now when Kumalu passed away 2025, plays soul, absolute legend. Weirdly enough, I got my haircut yesterday and this song came on and I literally stopped Fubs, our barber, and I said, bro, go check the playlist. I've heard this song, but just confirm for me. Yo, and I've murdered the song since yesterday. Even my daughter was a little bit weirded out at school when I was pumping this. People are like, yo, what is this white guy? These blacked out wheels and Winnie Kumalu. I'm like, hey man, it's Thursday. It's a good day. Oh, Chad, it's beautiful. South Africa, beautiful, man. How's everyone doing? Is everyone doing well? Kigo just had to run out somewhere quickly. White chocolate, hey man, I love it. I love it. That is why South Africa is most probably one of the best countries in the world. The variety we've got. We've got black, white, yellow, even Jakes, the Moroccan Italian. That, where do you get that? All on one stream. That is some beautiful stuff here. It's Thursday, my bro. Nothing beats a South African gaming yellow. Yeah, I believe Asians are considered to be yellow, bro, if I'm not mistaken. Yellow. Alrighty, chat. Is everyone doing well? What does the composite man have planned for us today? How's everyone doing? Yeah, guys. Guys think it's easy having superior genetics like I do and having the brain power of an NVIDIA data center, but it's not always easy. It's not always easy. He's on his way. Now I'm good, Rixie. I'm good. Solid, my brother. We've had a very good week so far. So the idea is to continue with that momentum. I'm just buying time here a little bit. I'm gonna start the analysis shortly. Just want to see that everyone is good. If you like South African music, get those likes up, chat. Yeah, please do me a favor. Hit the like button. Help us with the algorithm. If you can be so kind, we would appreciate it, ladies and gents. We are gonna start cracking very shortly on the charts. Chat to us about the earnings call. From the looks of it, I believe earnings beat, if I'm not mistaken. But I also see some notes where they're saying they were expecting better. Weirdly enough, let me actually have a look here quickly. Let me check their financials here. Let's have a look. Let's have a look at these financials. Yeah, so they beat estimate. I don't know why. They beat estimate by, what is that, billion? Yeah. So by 0.8 billion. So that is $800 million. Yeah, so that's good. I don't know what revenue has increased from 57. That's a 10% increase in revenue from Q3 to Q4. I think it looks solid, my dude. Divi, I don't think they do divis. Yeah, I think they stopped doing divis. Shay. Yo, this playlist is going hard. Year-on-year growth, let's have a look here. 62%, that's good. Gross profit year-on-year, also very solid. 60% operating income. I don't know, it looks solid to me, my brother. Wyckoff method. I haven't personally looked very deep into it. Yo, for this track. Shay. Let me ask the question, what do you think of the Wyckoff method? The only thing I know about the Wyckoff method that I've seen is it's some type of pattern that looks something like this. Something like that. Wyckoff. I've only ever seen, yeah, there's it. Let me see how far I was off. Okay, I wasn't too far off. You see, it's that superior genetics. I saw it once and we must get Grebo to the yard. Alrighty. Okay. It's basically, Gareth, have a look into it. Tell me how it goes, my brother. I've honestly never looked into it. Brian, if you had the superior genetics that I have, you would know. Okay, ladies and gents. Let's get going here, Chad. As always, before we start, we're gonna pray. Hope you guys are ready. Hope you guys are locked in. Hope you guys didn't blow your account before the session started. But let's quickly pray here and let's lock it in. Let's close our eyes. Father, I just want to thank you for another day. Thank you for being with us. This morning we just want to come before you and pray for your hand of guidance, wisdom, insight, and leading as we go about this session. We want to thank you for all of your love, your mercies, and your grace. I pray that you will be with everyone in the chat. Father, I pray that you will be with our families. I pray that you will be with our businesses, our communities, our cities, our country. And we just want to thank you that we can know that you are in control, and that even when things seem to be out of control, that you are still in control. We surrender completely to you. We pray that you will instill more faith, that you will strengthen our faith, that you will build our faith, and that is the only way we can please you. We pray and we ask this in the mighty name of our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. And if you believe it, Chad, you can drop an amen right now in the chat. Amen, amen. Alrighty, Chad. Thursday, we've got Christine Lagarde speaking a little bit later, and then just some consumer confidence data coming out of the ECB. Jobless claims a little bit later, so relatively straightforward day, nothing too much to be concerned about. Tomorrow, quite a big day on the DEX. Friday, quite a bit of data coming out, so tomorrow's going to be a biggie. I'm going to start off, I'm going to kick us off with the dollar. Okay, so dollar, for me, I am bearish on the day. Okay. Bearish due to the fact that we are struggling to get through this level right there. Basically for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days we have not been able to get through that level. A little bit of a neckline here of this range breakout, double top, whatever you want to call it. I just see it as a range. So while we hold below there, I'm going to be bearish, and while we hold below the previous daily low, I will also be bearish. Okay. So, very, very simple stuff here today on the dollar is this zone right here. Okay, bullish if we hold above, bearish if we below. Simple as that. If we can hold that zone, we're going bullish. If we start to break back below, that is bearish. Okay. Gold. Gold, we are bullish. Okay. What is this? Okay, so Tuesday, we pulled back. We retested this breakout area. Beautiful. Yesterday, inside day. Okay. That for me is a pause candle. I would expect now, while we hold above this 50.88, that as a minimum, we will go and test that weekly high there. And then after that, we're going back to that all-time high area. Okay. One thing to note though is that the monthly candles will close Friday evening. And you can see that the monthly is still bullish. Okay, we can also see that the weekly is also still very much bullish. And now the lower time frame, what do we have here? So yesterday I made mention of this little longer trend line that we've got here, saying that we are still effectively in a bullish cycle here. And what you can see now is that we are now compressing for a breakout. All right, you see this right here. This is called compression. The range is getting tighter and tighter. Okay, and this is where breakouts are going to occur. Okay, so for me, what I'm expecting today is that London could be a little bit choppy. Okay, I'm expecting us to actually fill out this compression here, and then I think high probability we get the breakout at COMEX. Okay, so that is my idea on gold. Simply, I'm not going to be looking to take anything inside here. I'm going to need to see some type of break. If we get this, say during London, something like that. Okay, so gold, don't waste your time. Wait for direction, wait for the break, wait for that first pullback. Simple. US 30. Beautiful, beautiful. Capitalism. Let me not jinx it. Okay. Effectively, we've got a confirmed support right there. Confirmed. 2 bullish daily candles. We've got a closure. We've got a closure back inside of this range. Okay. So while we hold above there, I would expect us to go and fill out that range. Okay. So bullish on the day for me on US 30. Yo, this mouse. So this is the area that you want to monitor. Something like this. Okay. But if we start breaking below there, we're in trouble, but that is my idea. NASDAQ. Daily. Also bullish for me. We've broken out of this range consolidation. Okay. And we've also broken above that previous swing high formation. So we could maybe see a day or two pause here, but I'm bullish while we hold above this area. Okay. Hey, Mikasa. Shit. All right. So this area we're going to need to monitor. A little bit of a stair step to the upside. I would actually love to get involved somewhere down here. Don't know if you guys can see this. So I would love if we can take Asia lows something like that off the EQ. That is the ideal for me. But let's see if we get it. Chad, that is the rapid fire analysis. There's nothing more, nothing less. Bitcoin. What is Bitcoin doing? Oh my goodness, look at this. Yearly S1 is trying to hold. Monthly is going to close very bearish. Yeah. Still looking. Whoa, potentially first bullish week, guys. Remember what I said. You might miss this bus, but don't stress about it. If you don't know, you don't know. When in doubt, just power one out. Jeepers. Oak's talking about powering one out for the team. Chad, bro, you guys good? What is the sentiment like in the chat? Are you up for the week? Are you down for the week? What is happening? Talk to me. Talk to me. Bitman up. Beautiful, beautiful. Project G is up, up. When I say up, I mean up. Down 15k for the week. Did you learn something though? Do you know why you're down 15k, or talk to me? Down for the week. Up for week and month. Beautiful. If you're down for the week, was it a good loss? Was it a bad loss? Did you break your rules? Did you overtrade? Already some guys giving me feedback that was in the seminar with Brian and myself on Monday, saying that taking way less trades and things are already looking better 3 days in. So too many break-even trades. So too many break-even trades, that is a trade management issue. You're either swinging for the fences, you don't know where to exit. So you got to refine your trade management in terms of exits if you're getting a lot of break-evens. And also maybe you're suffocating the trade. All right, you need to systemize it. My personal thing is, if I'm going for a 1-to-1, once I'm 80% basically almost at TP, I only go break even because I'm only going for 1-to-1. So once I'm around about 80% break even. So you need some type of structure when it comes to that. Chad, markets are open and in motion, baby. This is our favorite round of the week, round 7. Ding, ding, ding. Fight. Where to enter is my problem. So you've got an entry. I'm done for the week. Not going to trade tomorrow. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Chris, with that, Brian, and you said it's true, but like, is that just with prop accounts? Then you lost by the wayside the small accounts. No. Remember, there's your trading strategy and your risk management does not change with the size of the account. Okay. That's why I'm actually making a post tomorrow where I talk about it, where a lot of you don't have a strategy problem, you've got a greed problem and you've got a money problem. Because you're trying to trade a small account. Here's the issue. You're trading a 2,000 Rand account and you expect that 2,000 Rand account to put in the work of a 1,000,000 Rand account. And you can't. It's not possible. So that's where you either need to go the prop firm route if you undercapitalized, or you need to have a 2 to 3 year plan where you scale this. I've shown you guys how to scale small accounts, but nobody wants to stick around for 3 years. So then prop firms is the way to go for you. Money problems fall away when you're rich. Yes. So that's why some of you are technically, you're performing some miracles with that 2,000 Rand account. You are doing miracles, but you're not happy with the miracle. Some of you can maybe take that account 300% to say 6,000 or 8,000, but that doesn't solve your issue. So now you try and make that 8,000 sweat, and once that 8,000 is fatigued, it's boom, gone, murder. And now you start again at 2,000. Where if you systematically compounded that account, the amount of times you reset it with a 1,000 Rand account, if you just practiced good risk management, and instead of blowing 1,000 Rand every week, rather adding 1,000 Rand to that 1,000 Rand that you're busy compounding, it's a completely different game, but people don't have that mindset. And it sounds like a cliche, but it's that gambling mentality. If I can't trust you with 1,000 Rand account, how can I trust you with a 1,000,000 Rand account? Think about it that way. You say you want to own a big company, but you can't even honor your boss at your own job, and you can't even work well there. But your aspirations is to own your own business, but you can't even be at work on time. So you talk a big dream, but your actions speak of a small person that will never own his own business. That's how you need to challenge yourself. If you're working currently at a company and you're not putting in the work, you're not putting in extra effort, don't think owning a business is easier. When you own a business, there's no extra time, or you literally constantly working. I'm at the point, if I even take 3 trades a week, I'm good. Yeah, there we go. What do you mean add 1,000 Rand? Withdraw each day's profit, or like add to the seed account? What do I mean by adding? So what I mean is that every week you go in with the mentality you're going to risk 1,000 Rand to potentially double or triple it, or lose it. So instead of going in with that mentality, try and tell yourself, if I can grow this account by 10%, risking 3 or 5%, and then that money that I would have risked the next week, I add it to this amount. That's what I mean. Brian, that's the thing. Some guys want to be employees. Some guys, we're just different. We are just different here. Yeah, I wouldn't say always try and grow the profit. There comes a stage where you just need your working capital in the account. But let me put it this way. If your net worth is 100,000 Rand, you shouldn't be putting 10% of your net worth into a trading account if you don't know how to trade. And obviously, if you're still trying to build your capital, you don't want to kill that capital. If you still have a 9 to 5, you don't need to withdraw. Alberno, good morning, good morning. Stofie, beautiful. No tax, boom. There we go. Only cuck is when you want to get it out, Brian. That's the... That is the only issue when you want to take it out. Everyone wants to lead 100%, Alverno. That's why God challenged me when I was at another business, is to work in that business like it's your own. Work in that business like it's your own. Be honorable. Even if you can go sit in the bathroom, whatever, don't steal your boss's time. Because put yourself in the shoes of that boss. He's got good expectations for you. My brother, he's got good expectations for you, and now you are actually just catching on cuck. You know what I'm saying? Oaks to the 9 to 5 need to use trading money to feed their investment, and let yeah.
Yo, it's a little sweatshop in here, bro.
What?
You're not getting hot in here.
Bro, we've been working since 7. Some guys run around on coffee dates.
Coffee dates.
Some of us building the next top 500 company in SA.
Ah, I see this. Okay.
We're not the same, bro.
We're not the same. I'll say now, I want to put money on. I know what song you opened up stream with today.
What song?
What's it? Live My Life.
I know.
Did you really not?
You're gonna ask the chat.
I'm shocked,
We
bro.
didn't open up with that song.
What was it then? Uvalu.
Mm-mm.
Yo?
You're interested in the JSE? What in the JSE? What exactly? What about the JSE are you interested in, my brother? Talk to me.
But Chad, how you guys doing?
What are you interested in?
Oh, and I'm sitting at a mug and bean enjoying a coffee and a brekkie.
Nah, I did start with Winnie Kamala.
I know you, bro.
I did start.
Chris was saying if Keys ever got a fast car, he'd still be late.
Oh, Chad.
You forget he's the one who's always late for everything.
Late, bro. I'm first in, last out, always.
No, we're not talking about the office, yeah. And not always. Not always. I'd say you first in, not last out.
Most of the time. The majority of the day.
When you're the last one out, it's Chris is the last one out at the clubhouse at the golf course.
Laurentia, yeah. So similar to what we had here. Remember this little wedge? So you're gonna wait for your breakout. Okay. You're gonna wait for your breakout. The breakout needs to have volume. Okay. You need volume, and then you're gonna wait for your first pullback, and then you're gonna expect price to at least go and retest the lows. So same thing we've got here, just on a much bigger time frame. So the breakout can be a lot bigger. Okay.
Have you traded yet today, bro?
No, nothing.
Trading all shares and maybe a couple of stocks to buy.
I would say look at easy equities. Cheapest, easiest, easy equities if you want to get involved. I must actually get an affiliate link from easy equities. Hey, hello.
I'm in Chris Gold buys.
My contamination is met. I'm in Chris Gold buys.
I don't get my contamination is met.
Oh, are you in these train line bars? We gotta make train lines great again, Chad. What is that? Bonganengileke. What is that? Bongani Ngeleka. What does that mean? Why do I feel like that's a swear word or something? Bongani Ngeleka.
Hello guys, what's up?
Hey, Tori, that little baddie making train lines sexy again.
Sure, Brian. You can't be saying things like that. You're gonna see that little bobblehead over there.
Bro, so wait. There's... I actually wanted to send this to H. Let me show you, bro. Seeing little H's head bobble, yeah.
Wait. Now you like sending it to H.
No. H.
Like our H.
Our H. He was... Wait, Yeshi. My boy H liking some spicy things here. Wait. That wasn't this one.
Someone else's money gone again.
There. Check. Come look at that. Straight man can like this. Why can't we like this?
Okay,
do you like
go like it, bro.
Bro, what do you mean go like it?
You just said like.
No, I mean like in general, not like the post. Like
No, that's what I'm saying. He can like it, bro. That man, he's in the game.
I must actually unfollow this page. It's an aesthetic page, but
Aesthetic base. Oh.
you know it's an aesthetic page. Keegs, you know this, bro. Why do you wanna act like?
Bro, I've tried
Brian,
triple
I'll send-
tapping
wait.
and picks doesn't work.
Brian, let me send you one of our mates like this one.
Oh, sweet.
Nothing, bro. Nothing. Hey, man. Keegs, come on.
Bro, he can like that, bro. There's 100%. I mean, as I
Brian.
say, there's.
Go look there. It's a very scenic view. I think it's in Mexico, Baja California.
Yeah.
I see all the boys follow. Bongani means thank you in Zulu. Thank you, thank you.
Natty.
Alrighty, I don't think we're gonna get the NAS trade I was looking for.
Cape Town, Wyckoff.
Let's see what Brian is saying.
What did the man say? What did he say? He's not viewed it yet.
And he's viewed it. He's obviously going through the profile first. Just scanning the activities there. Chad, some guys want to introduce the classic account. Yeah, at Vault Funder, we've kept it classy since day one, Keegs.
Sure.
We've been keeping it classic from the start.
Yeah.
No need to introduce something classic when it was a classic at the beginning.
Sheesh.
But it's weird that happened literally 2 days after I was talking about prop firms ruining the reputation of the broader community.
These guys, bro.
I can actually invoice them for that business advice.
They are shameless. Shameless in their actions.
Call that coon juice, Brian. What is happening, coon juice? What, boys, what are we doing here?
With an open.
What is your guys' view on the new F1 setup in terms of the car? I like it. I think it's more that real and raw racing. There's not so much, but I get payouts. All right, we didn't talk about payouts, my brother. We were talking about overall conditions. Gold buy and sell levels, please. All right. If you want to buy gold, you should be buying it here. Okay. Okay. Thank you, my brother. Are you the agent for them? Tell them respect for bringing the classic, because there was a lot of fuckery with all of the rules. Okay, so I can see you an agent. Tell them well done. I appreciate to Mr. Glizzy or Lizzie or Lizard for taking my advice. Thank you so much. So you could potentially look for buys from here, but I'm gonna wait for some direction. This is still very, very choppy, range bound. But yeah, that's the idea. We are drifting up. Thoughts on the new ARC update? I don't think it's bad. The only thing I don't like is that they nerfed the Venator. Yo, that thing is horrible now. I am in cells. G-Man, why are you selling, my brother? What is giving you the idea of a sell here? Talk to me. Talk to me. Why are you selling, my brother? We failed to hold below VWAP. We at the 200 EMA. What are you selling on? And we created some type of support level here. Talk to me. Why are you selling? I need you to tell me why you're selling. I'm not saying you shouldn't sell. Don't get me wrong, but I wanna. What is a Tempest Toro? Toro, is that the shotgun? Hey, beautiful, 3,500. Tempest, what is... Oh, yeah, the Tempest.
Were you just going to ask what's the Tempest?
Remember, you are the descendant of the people of
A book traders.
Are we listening to Lion King or something, bro?
A book traders enjoy props. We pass the phases and get free money.
Remember where you come from.
Bro, is this guy a robot? Where are you A book trading, my brother? Because surely... Let me hear this now. Where are you A book trading? Talk to me. Which broker are you A book trading with? Which prop firm are you A book trading with? Because there's no CFD broker CFD prop firm that does any A booking. Let me hear what this bot is gonna say. Where are you A-book trading, my brother? You heard A-book somewhere, now you're throwing that word around loosely.
We're all A-book traders, bro. We are all one.
Where are you? It's like you heard the word dividend, and it's like, at the first Briar, it's like, yeah, dividend's really looking good. Keeks, but we're talking about the new Ferrari F1 car. Oh, no, I mean, it's going to pay dividends, all the work they put in. It's like, what cuck are you talking dividends here, bro?
We all prefer B-book anyway.
Brian Oaks really have no fucking clue in this industry. But let's hear it, my brother. I would be interested to know where these A-book activities are
Probably
happening.
learning his ABCs.
Talk to me, my brother.
Morning, guys. I'm late. Sorry. Who's A-book?
We're trying to find out.
Can't find A-book at the library.
Carl, that was very sharp, my brother. I'm going to tip my hat to you on that one. Can't find a book. You're my type of guy.
Funded Hive offers a parent A-book firm trading.
No. Funded Hive, I've never even heard of it. So 100% no A-book trading.
I was going to say Funded Hive. That's a new one.
I think that our Nesu guys now like, shit, they ask me, where are we A-booking? How do we respond? Okay, I think tell him XNACE. Oh shit, but they also B-book. Quickly go on Google. Who's a pure A-book broker? Shit, guys, we don't think this through. This guy really has superior genetics. We cannot go up against him. It is true. He is an academic giant.
Hives off for the bees. Oh, he dipped. Oh, devs comes from a TikTok stream.
Bro, what happened to Sahil going after that broker? I hope he cooked him.
I don't think he did. Like, I just saw the last thing of he posted it, and then I think he posted that they gave some an extra excuse now. Or they were going for the thing that the reason they didn't pay him out was because it was on his wife's account. Or it was his wife's account, but he was trading.
Nah, I must go in. I must actually...
FTMO.
No, my brother. No, my brother. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? FTMO does not A-book. And firstly, Quantlane is a different entity to FTMO. So when you say FTMO, no, my brother. Yeah, space markets. Kaka's broker. Just from that little incident I've seen there. And how do you get a representative of the broker to send you a voice note and tell you, like, hey man, we can't have the broker losing money, and yeah, you know, we sometimes change the rules for some of our IBs, but they just don't go in that hard. Like, you went in hard.
Lol, I got banned from their chat. Jeez, what did you do?
Guys, I'm telling you, FTMO does not A-book.
Where did you guys hear this?
I'm in the industry.
Now
Our CRM provider is the biggest.
You to define what an A-book trader is.
Now he's hitting me with answering a question with a question. Now, my brother, please.
TFT and MFF is...
A-book. Okay, so, guys, there's no prop firm that's A-booking. Let me be very clear. There is no CFD prop firm that is A-booking. Alright. Not even FTMO, as big as they are. That's why they've got Quantlane. And that's why when you get to a certain level, the reason they take you out of their standard program is because you've shown enough stats, enough data in order for them to entrust you with real capital. But there is no A-booking. Okay.
A book trader generally refers to platforms, platforms for buying or selling used books or specific trading software.
Okay, so he was actually saying he's a book trader. Hey, G-Man is smiling. Chris, I told you these cells. Well played, G-Man. Ah, thank you so much.
Bro, but we called sales this morning on Project G.
Where?
Code check. I sent it to them at flipping 6:05 so that people can't complain when it's not sent to them. They caught it at the high, Asia highs.
How do you mean they caught it at Asia High? It's impossible. What Asia High are you
Go look at Asia high. Okay, confirm for me. Without doing the strat. Asia
Are you talking about the 4 hour? Impossible.
Yeah, the 4 hour play.
Can't.
What do you mean impossible?
Kicks, impossible.
Go look.
Gee.
Go look.
Let me see.
4 hour play. Chris didn't get that alert, lol. Come, where's the excuses now?
So you got
See,
stopped.
so some people are actually you sent it, yes, yeah. Some people
but
might
you
get
hit
to
a-
the office
you hit
early,
a stop.
but other people are trading early.
You hit a stop loss though. There's your stop.
It's all on you what stop size you went for, bro.
No, but your stop got it.
I didn't take the trade. I told him I'm not taking it.
No, man, Keeks. Come on, bro. You can't say they caught it if it's a stop.
They were told it sells today. That was my question. You said there, and I said, where did I say it was sells?
Okay, no, but it's legit to stop. If I take exact.
Yes, exactly what I would put on there for them, but I didn't take that because I still said there, I'm not taking the sell.
No, I also didn't take it. The guys.
But was that the play?
No. The guys that were in the call this morning, please tell him why that's not the play in Project G chat.
How do you mean that's not the play? I taught you the 4 hour strats.
How did you teach me the
Aye.
bro?
Chad.
I'm the godfather of all strategies.
There is Chris's movie. Prop firm supplying a book and props for TikToks and YouTube. Fake Rolex, fake money.
Oh yeah, Chad, that Rolex is very fake. It's not even an expensive fake. It's like a fake, like cheap fake.
There's not even a Rolex like that. That's the best, bro. When you want to do things like that. I always said this to people. The same thing with the guys, for example, who want to wear like Louis and Gucci and that. If you buy that, guys, anyone that knows who buys Gucci, Louis, there's a select catalog. There's a season, and after like a long time, they'll maybe finally discontinue that shoe, for example. And then they replace it with a new shoe that they bring out for the next 5-10 years or whatever the case is. So when someone wears something, you can literally go Google, and if that is not on their catalog, it's not a Gucci product. So then you get people rocking these things, never before seen designer brands, and it's like, what are you doing?
I think those are the prototypes.
Right. Yeah, they're hitting you with it's not released yet. This was early access. I'm family of the Gucci's.
Okay. Okay. I'm going to show you guys now. See, we've got some A-book brokers being mentioned here. Let's have a look. Let's start off with the first one. IC Markets. I think somebody said IC Markets. Okay. Let's quickly go to their company docs.
We're doing a deep dive here now.
I want to show the boys and girls a bit. Let's go do a deep dive here quickly. Let's do a little deep dive.
Just a question quickly for our brother also who said FTMO is an A-book. Are you funded with FTMO?
Okay, let's quickly see.
Yeah, Jordan, and it just turns out that top 50 spender in the whole world of those designers, one of them are with us here in Cape Town and Joburg and
Okay. Right here. Let's read this together. Where's that other TikTok brother? Come join me in the class here. Execution venues. Execution venues are the entities with which the orders are placed or to which we transmit orders for execution. For the purpose of orders for the financial instruments we provide, we act as principal at all times. At all times, very important, and not as agent. Although we may transmit your orders for execution to third-party liquidity providers contractually, Raw Trading Limited is the sole counterparty to your trades and end venue for the execution of client orders. All right. So that right there, they explicitly tell you that they are B-books. So, okay. IC markets ticked. Happy with that. Legal docs on their platform. All right. Let's go to the next one. Somebody said TD markets. Okay. Let's have a look. TD markets. TikTok brother, you need to focus here. All right. These documents are available. Okay, let's go down. TD markets. Let's see where is their legal documentation. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Okay, doesn't seem like they really have. Okay, yeah, we've got. Okay, let's see. Order execution policy. Let's see what TD markets. A little 13-pager here. Okay. Okay, let's go down. Let's see. Okay, best execution factors, costs and charges. Okay, effects, other factors.
Next up on the list, the guys have advantage markets.
Okay, here we go. TD markets, execution venue. The principal will enter into all transactions with the client as principal, counterparty, and act as the sole execution venue for all client orders. Okay. So, B-Book, my brother, I don't know where these oaks are pulling the information out of their asses. Okay.
You can do a last one there, bro. You can check Vantage for the brother.
Vantage, alrighty, let's go Vantage.
I mean, how would this massive broker like Vantage not be a book?
Vantage, is it Vantage Markets?
Yeah.
Okay, is it Vantage Market? You said it, yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
you said Vantage market.
Alrighty. Vantage. Okay, Vantage hitting us straight with a little landing page there. Okay, let's quickly do this. Vantage should maybe check their Google ads. We've got an affiliate doing Google ads. So, anyways, let's go down. Vantage, where's their legal docs? Oh, are they hiding it from us? Vantage. Okay, you guys are slippery, it would seem. I want to see a FSP. Let's see.
I really can't see legal docs.
Bro, they don't even have their legal docs. Let's see. I can already tell you they B-book with account building Vanuatu. So it's just now a case of finding their legal docs.
If anyone knows where to find their legal docs.
Let me quickly ask their support here.
Let's see how quick their support is.
Where can I find your legal documents? Interactive brokers is okay, but you're talking about a completely different. Interactive brokers is massive. They don't even, they make the market, my brother. You are talking about a different animal here. All right, so Vantage support is just the AI bot. Okay. Not even. Now it's someone asking me to verify my address. Okay. I can't even see the legal docs, which is quite alarming because a broker should have their legal documents on display. Media Center. Let's look at Media Center. Yeah, these boys are. Bro, where's their legal docs?
They're hiding those things, bro.
Am I missing it?
Regulations.
Scroll right at the bottom. Oh yeah, sorry man. Okay, sorry guys. Sorry, I found it. Yeah, they put it almost like it almost was like outside of my screen at the bottom. Okay. Okay, so let's quickly have a look here. So they've got 3 entities here. They've got the Australian entity. Okay. They've got the Vanuatu one. This is where it's very loosely regulated. Small island. I don't know if you guys know where Vanuatu is. So as soon as you see brokers saying, "Oh, they regulated by Vanuatu," this is where the dirty business goes. You see that tiny little piece of island there? Let me zoom out for you. You see that tiny little island here, and you didn't even know where Vanuatu was. So, so this is where things happen.
That just looks like a random little island some billionaire owns.
Yeah. So Vanuatu, alrighty. Okay. So I'm not even gonna search there because I know it's B-book. That's what the boys do. But let's look at the South African entity. Okay. Let's look at the PTY. Okay, let's quickly check.
But this is some education for you guys. You guys will know how to do this all yourself now moving forward.
Yeah, you never have to. I've actually done. Okay.
Check how
Execution
excited he is,
venues. Vantage Market receives price feeds from multiple liquidity providers. Price feeds, okay? Important. Price feeds. Having access to more than one liquidity providers helps ensure continuity of pricing. Okay. Okay, that's all pricing. Vantage Market has identified a panel of liquidity providers and execution venues that it most regularly uses for transmitting client orders. These providers are selected on the basis that they offer the best prospects for achieving the best possible results. Taking into account the execution factors set out in this policy, one of our liquidity providers has common shareholdings. Okay, So they window dressed it as common shareholdings with Vantage Markets. This is recognized as a potential conflict of interest, which is managed in accordance with our conflict of interest policy and monitored under our best execution policy. All right, so what they're saying is that we are routing the orders to ourselves on a different entity, which is technically a conflict of interest, but we are
I love how they still say, like, it is a conflict of interest, but our conflict of interest department handles that.
Okay, so at least they've got a conflict of interest policy here, so let's maybe just dive down there. Okay, let's see conflict of interest, page 9. Only a 9-pager.
Like, we know it's a conflict of interest, but because our department of conflict of interest said it's okay, we are in the clear, guys. You know what's funny is when they've got a conflict of interest policy, not for their traders, but for themselves.
No, but you have to. So this is all just to legally cover their bases. So what you do is, Chad, so what you do is the following. Okay. This is what you do on the following. You, as the PTY in South Africa, they obviously, I don't think they have an ODP. Let's quickly go ODP FSCA list. So you have to get a liquidity provider. So now what you do is you just use your Vanuatu entity as your liquidity provider, and then you're compliant. Okay. Where can I find the ODP providers? Let's quickly have a look here. Yeah, Brian, that's why Oaks were first driving for IB deals, then they were flying economy for those retainers. The Australian one is also okay, I see they've got a few. Okay, this is the PTY. But there's no execution policies. This is more, I think, just for moving money. I think that's more just in terms of business structure. Let's quickly see, read through trade confirmations, margin, forced liquidation, corporate actions. Yeah, this is more just client money, further acts. Yeah, there won't be anything in here. Alright guys, but when I say there are no A-book brokers, trust me when I say this, guys. I've been in this game for 9 years. I've worked with some of the biggest brokers. I've been one of the biggest IBs in South Africa. Like I know this game. We've got our own prop firm. I've chatted to, like, please guys, when I talk this, I'm not just a guy on social media pulling information out of my ass, okay? Take advantage of your client's market. Wow. So yeah, there are no A-book brokers. And if you say a broker's A-booking, Like the one guy, true story, Kicks. The one guy tells me, he's like, Chris, this broker, whatever, let's say X broker, they are, what now? What? Bro, we messed with them. But listen, yeah. The guy's like ex broker, they are a booking. I said, okay, let me have a look here. So then I go through X broker, because if you are routing your orders to a liquidity provider, you are actually required to disclose to the client who is actually counterparty to your trades. Then I see X broker is getting their liquidity from Y broker, another broker. I'm like, okay, so Y broker is selling liquidity to X broker. All right. Then I dived a little bit deeper, and I was like, okay, where's Y broker getting their liquidity from? Y broker is getting their liquidity from Z broker. And Z broker is getting their liquidity from a prime broker. So literally, this poor guy here, he's like, we've got a liquidity provider. But this broker is getting his liquidity from here. And this guy that's giving liquidity to this guy is getting that from a prime broker. And I was like, my goodness. How they've cut the liquidity. So, yeah. Please, guys, don't play that game with me. We are not the bedroom traders trading out of the bedroom or garage. Okay. Not the same. No, Fahim. So, did I ever say they're not legit? What I'm pointing out is that there are no A-book brokers. Okay. There are literally no A-book brokers. The other thing is, if a broker wants to do bad business, they will do bad business. Okay. It is what it is. There is a broker that every year pays about a £50 million fine for stuff that they do, but they make billions. Okay. They just pay the fine and they go about their business. So what I'm saying is that the broker can do whatever he wants. Okay. I'm not saying they are not legit. Okay. All I'm saying is that when you trade with the broker, it's a relational thing. The broker, and excuse my French, the broker can fuck you. Okay. Or you, okay, let me not, that's a little intense. Okay, but they can. So, all I'm saying is trade with the broker that's reputable. Regulation is important because it gives you a foot to stand on if there is legislative matters, if you have to take it to court or there's some civil suit that you want to lay against them. So regulation is important, but ultimately the regulation is not going to stop them from doing weird stuff. Why do you think this? On one broker, price slips, you can't enter before news, there's weird stuff happening. Let's call it broker A. Then broker B, for instance XM, you can enter trades fine 1 second before the news. Price does not slip. You can, if price moved 5 seconds after the news event, you can close your trade. This broker, there's lags, there's delays. You can't close shit on this broker. Why? Why do you think that is? Because this broker here, has got 30 plugins on their dealing desk. 2, fuck you.
Yeah.
To put it quite frank, okay? That is why everything is fucked up during
Yeah.
news. So let it be known.
Shit's getting real, Chad. It's
No, we
getting
don't
real.
message anyone on Discord, my brother. We barely message our wives.
That's a serious problem.
Carl Jacobs, there's no hybrid, my brother. When they say hybrid, it just sounds cool. Like, oh, we implement a hybrid system, just to tell you, to let you think they can't fuck you.
Do you think it works as well if we say we hybrid traders?
I think it could. I think it definitely could. Yeah, XM is big, my brother. Just to give you an idea. Just to give you an idea. Okay.
Yo, Rocket went down long ago.
If you think about XM, they've paid out over $2 billion to their affiliates. Just affiliates.
No, not their traders.
Affiliates. 2 billion. Okay. When I say XM is big,
And I think also the big
They
thing about
are-
XM, which I think a lot of people don't also realize, is they really haven't been around nearly as long as some of the big boys. And like the way they're growing is just, it's proper.
about XM, once after news, my partner is leveraged from 1 to 1 forever without. No, it's exactly after news. He most probably full ported. Fabs, but you guys must stop full porting news with these small accounts, my brother. I'm going to be honest with you. If you do cuck like that, it's on you. Go do it on another broker. Like either trade real money or gamble somewhere else here. Fabs, I'm very honest. Katrina, it's Katrina, eh? Karina. You're going to tell your partner as well, gamble on other brokers. Don't gamble with a proper broker.
Yeah, I think the thing is, because we even had it the one time, like you either...
Go full port on Volt
Yeah.
then, Fabs. Don't full port on XM, my brother.
I was... Yeah, like that's... No, Fobs, but that's exactly the thing. There you're using a bonus account. So you already technically, that bonus
You're exploiting
is
the
already
bonus,
putting you
yeah.
into it. Where,
You're exploiting the bonus. That's what you're doing.
yeah, where if you're doing it on a normal account, which like ultra low, thing like that, where there
It
isn't
wouldn't
bonuses
happen.
applied,
It wouldn't have
and
happened.
they already giving it to you, it's like, yeah. I won't, Fobs, like I won't lie to you. I've done the same thing. When I do still trade my news
but
events,
not
I
on,
trade it.
but not on the credit accounts.
No.
Fab, stop trading news events, my brother. Focus on the real trade. No, I'm serious. I'm serious. Stop.
If you have a
stop
very
fucking
good month,
around.
then I'd say go for the news events. But the news events is just that it's
I haven't
we
traded
honest
a
about it,
news
they-
event in like 6 months.
yeah, the news events are like those scapegoats in a way, to kind of make back for like cuck behavior on the charts. So, like that's what genuinely
Last
Chris and
news,
myself haven't
100%.
done it, just because like our
It's-
normal
it's
trading
cuck trading.
making the money anyway. Like, and that's the thing. No, like Fobs, you 100% it can be there for the kiss. You know what? If you want to do it, it's there for you to still do it. But like we said, what's that old saying, bro? You don't shit where you eat.
No, Jake. So
And-
the thing is, there's no issue with holding into news.
Yeah,
The issue is what the guys do is the following: they go and take two credit accounts, So you obviously get the bonus. So you put $100 in here, and it's a losable bonus. And then you put in another account $100. So on the one you buy, and on the one you sell, because there's technically an additional $100 there for you to lose. So it's a sure thing you're gonna at least double your account, walk away with $100. So it's guys that exploit that. That's why I said I've never had an issue personally. I don't know what Kak Fubs is catching on, but yeah, I don't know what the boys are creative. The boys are very creative.
But I was just saying, guys, like, in all fairness, you go do it with the brokers who, I want to say, promote it. Let's use that if it would be the right fitting word. Go trade news with them. But where you get the solid guys, you don't want to mess around there. It's the same thing now. Like, let's just say there's all that, but it's the exact same question. If I had to go say to you now, you have a 100k live account, are you going to go trade news with that account? No, you're not. So
sorry, Kigo. Gareth, the idea is to trade with the Sentinel using that code so that you can generate money to grow your account further. So that was our idea with the $5 back, is that all of those rebates you get, you pump that back into your account. So it's almost like a little dividend. Think of that rebate you get as a dividend. You put that back into your Sentinel account and you let it grow further. Because here's what people miss. When we do stuff, it's... Hey, Chad, we are honestly trying to help you guys. But listen here. You've got $1,000 account. Okay? Let's, for argument's sake, do this. Let me do the math for you. Let me show it to you guys this way. Okay, you've got $1,000 account. Okay, looking at the stats on the Sentinel the last month, risking 1%, you would have made 10%. Okay, so let's say you were risking 5%. Okay, you would have made 50%. So there's an additional $500. Okay. In your trading account, profits made by the Sentinel. Okay, that is profits. Okay, wait, that is profits made, trading profits. Now, additionally to that, you got a kickback. Let's say in total on $1,000 account, there was maybe, say, 20 trades, let's say 0.1. So let's say 3 lots. Okay, 3 lots. Now you got $15 back. It doesn't sound a lot. Okay, $15. That is month 1. Additional $15 back. But now you add that back to your account. Your account is bigger now. So all of a sudden, as your account grows, your rebates are going to grow with the account. And as you take your rebates and you put it back into the account, it's that growth and compound effect. So you could, in a year, be making monthly what you initially just made on your initial deposit with rebates as the account grows. So then all of a sudden it's like, oh shit, here's an extra $300 just for letting the system run. Guys, see what I'm saying? And I don't think there's any other community that gives their clients $5 per lot to trade, and you don't pay commissions. That's the thing. There's no. I challenge even the brokers that watch our stream. I challenge you to show me any other trader in this industry that's giving their clients $5 per lot. In actual fact, your clients are paying $7 per lot. So if you can, I challenge it. I even challenge Khabib's little cousin, Dan Joburg. Where do you see your rebates on XM? Jexy, it will be on your client profile under your wallet. So when you go onto your client profile, you're going to see the money sitting there in your wallet. And then you can transfer that into your trading account.
Also, just to give you guys an idea, like for example, XM isn't an idea of like, don't trade, I want to say aggressive, because there is still ways to trade aggressive, but in the right proportion. So for example, like Chris will tell you, there was that lady, she deposited
$5,000.
$5,000, took
She
it
grew
up to
five-
250. From there, she started getting aggressive, took it to just
5
under a
million.
million. Or
No, it was almost 5 million.
yeah, just under
She
5
in
million.
total only withdrew, I think, $600,000. But
No, that's what I was gonna say. She went to
5 million.
5 million was her high, guys. And we're
and
talking
she
dollars,
lost all the way down
She
to
lost all the way back down to
600,
600 and
and then
something,
she-
and then she withdrew. So, and keep in mind, this was literally in what was it, the space of a year or something.
Okay, but that was when crypto was so
No,
bullish.
it
She
was.
she that's how she started with the 5K. She was like loading. It's obviously leverage. And then when she got to 250K every day,
Then it's when
She
it started
was, like,
fighting. But
gritting
again, like
it.
we're saying, like you making moves, I want to say, relevant to your account sizes.
Yeah.
So you're not just, it's not a case of every trade, for example, is a full port trade. It's aggressive, but it's not a full port. And that's the difference.
it's a semi-port.
Semi-port. It's like a USB 2, not a USB 3.
There was something I wanted to. No, I have to say XM is solid, guys. And I'm not saying like you can test it out. You can check like I'm not gonna say something's good if it's not. You guys know I'm very honest and transparent and real.
I think it just goes back to, guys, it's literally talk about, what was it, less than a month ago, when we had the volatility on gold. All the big boys out there, XM was the last one standing, and still, even at the end, never adjusted leverage, never adjusted trading, never halted payouts, nothing. Because it's not your fault if markets created a massive opportunity. That's the opportunity, and if you were there for it, that's for you.
I just want to get that platinum status now. Platinum.
I think I'm on gold at the moment.
I'm also on gold. Redeem for cash or bonus. Be your fairy tale.
Bubs, you can ask them that, bro.
Fuck, Brian, if we only got the retainer. We were pushing for that retainer. But XM's the type of guys, you want a retainer, go to the broker that's gonna give you a retainer. We're not horse trading here. Legitimately.
Like if we don't want to give it to you,
Oh,
then
HFM wants to give you a retainer.
go there.
Go there, guys. Don't.
That's all you
Like,
straight.
we honestly, we know what we offer. Go there. We'll see you in a couple of months.
And you know what's so funny is while we sit there in the meeting, they can name people. Yeah, I remember, but you remember that guy? He wasn't happy. He went to HFM. It's 2 months later, where's he now? He's back here, but now he's at the bottom again. I had a problem with the XM account last night. Spoke to Keeks about it, and first thing this morning they called me to try and help. We agreed to do the phone call at the end of the day. Fantastic service. Ayy, awesome stuff, Carl.
If you talk nice to the XM, you will get commission from all trades. Chris and Keegan take, just mention their name. I can honestly say that, honestly, before God, we don't have a retainer, guys. Like when I...
50 Carl, do you have a message or something where it says they reduced leverage?
I don't get anything.
I never. That's what I'm asking. Do you have anything where it said they did that, my brother?
Did you guys have big meetings in Dubai? We did.
I'm not saying they didn't, but I would be very shocked because we didn't have any adjustment on our side.
I can proudly say that the 2Gs has got no retainer.
You can literally message XM there. I don't know if they'd share that info, but
No,
would,
bro, like,
you could ask them. And
we
are not on any retainer there.
even though somebody from HFM phoned us, like, hey, yeah, here's the thing.
I got an email.
The brother phones me from HFM. It's like, yo, Chris, how's it going? I'm like, good, man. Like, yeah, listen up, real talk. Whatever retainer they're giving you, we can beat it. I'm like, we don't have a retainer.
I was gonna say, what's the reply after that? It's like
he's like, okay, so no, but then easy. We do it. I'm like, no, dude, we don't do retainers. Okay, all right. I'm like, bro, we're not here for retainers. We're here for good service. Honestly, guys, when I say this, we've given up a lot of bags.
just to tell you guys this.
We've
now,
given up a lot of bags.
What was it last year? June, May. Chris knows about the one I'm going to tell you now. Where I went for the meeting with the big boy there. Obviously, I'm not going to name. But comes to us and says, okay, cool. We see numbers, we see this. Okay, we're lacquer. Says, so what does it take? Let's get this deal done now. Before you get on the plane to go back, let's have this deal done. I said, I don't know. We have to think here. He says, I don't care. He says, double. I'll triple. He's like, whatever you guys are getting, right off the bat, minimum, we triple. So I'm like, no, we still have to. He says, no, we get this, we lock it in. Triple the salary. He says, what, you guys want a sports car? You want this? We'll give it to you. It's part of the deal. On top of the money. And we still turned that down. Now I look back, I go, an M-car would have been nice. It would have been really nice.
No, Brian, honestly, we don't have a retainer. We don't have a retainer. Honest to God, my brother.
Do not have one.
When I say that...
We literally could phone our guy right now, and he could tell you guys you don't have a retainer.
No, dude, I swear to God, like... I'm just teasing.
Trading, trade, real, RCT. Yo, what's the real RCT and fake RCT? I believe Chris and Keegs.
No, the issue with the retainer, what I don't necessarily like with the retainer is that, again, like I told you the last time, there's nothing wrong with the retainer. The only thing with a retainer is somebody that doesn't have money. They need that money up front and they need that money guaranteed. So now what you do is you create an expectation. You ask for a big retainer, like some of the guys that drive around for retainers, for the small guys, for the O's. You
For the little guy.
For the little guy. We're here for the little O's. Anyways, now you create an expectation. Okay? And now you want to get all riled up when the broker is like, hey, my brother, like, you're driving around for other retainers, but we're paying you a 250k retainer per month. But, like, where's the clients, my dude? Now you're flying to go vantage the scenery in Dubai, and you want to get new retainers. Like, what's up, my brother? I thought we scoped this out long ago. So yeah, if you can read between the lines, you
Yeah.
can. Now we do get rebates, G-Man. Or Vista, we get rebates for every trade,
Bro, how crazy is this?
but we give more back to you guys.
Going into medical now.
Who's that?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, is he gonna study to become a doctor?
Well, he's in medical. I don't know what he's going for exactly, but hectic.
That's why I say we're not greedy, guys. In anything we do, we're not greedy. You're getting money back for every trade you get. $5 for every lot. Nobody else is giving you back $5 per lot. There's no IB in South Africa that's giving you $5 per lot.
We drive for the pip.
That's why we say. Morning, everyone. 2Gs. Why are oaks being scoped? I don't know, my brother. Oaks are going to Vantage the View in Dubai, scoping out some new retainers for the little guy. This industry is a movie, dude.
Hello, what's up? Keen to get sorted in a new country so we can use XM and Gold Sentinel, not allowed in Australia. Steve. Oh, Steve. Bro, I still think it's the funniest thing that till today. His name is Steve.
What is that?
Steve.
Oh yeah, bro. I don't even know Ernest anymore. Bro.
Like,
I just know
literally,
Steve. Dude.
I love how like when we game, like yeah, everything it's Steve, bro. Like no, like imagine you walked into a random room and you had to explain like to people you know you and they're like, bro, why do they keep calling you Steve?
It's like that's actually my name.
Did you guys meet with Vantage? No, we didn't. They were fully booked up with all their IB deals.
Ernest. I don't know who Ernest is. I just know Steve. Steve.
I still need to go to Home Affairs to change that.
Bro, it's literally Steve. I even saved him as Steve on my phone. Like, there's no Ernest there. It's just Steve.
But that's what I'm saying, bro. It's like, ah. We caught a guy named Shane Steve once. Even his grandma calls him Steve now.
Keys, I'm just gonna put on your screen. Got a little classic. Got a little classic spiced up for you guys that I want to share on IG. I'll show you now.
Okay.
A little classic.
I don't know what this man is doing here, Chad. When you get to the office late and this guy says he's been cooking up stuff the whole day, it's dangerous. How big was that NAS earnings? Sure, not even 100 pips. I miss when the markets were moving like some proper volume. Not the volatility, just clean moves, but big moves. Chris, far too excited for whatever it is. Yeah. Join question, why you always use your Anders chart, any specific reason? Not really. We just jump between them. Sorry guys. So we jump between them, but that's where you'll see. So on the side of my screen, I actually have like almost two of everything. So gold, I have another gold, which is Black Bull. On the indices side, you have obviously FP markets, and so we just basically double up on them. So sometimes if, for example, there's a candle that isn't there, we obviously check it on the other feed, and obviously where we've seen, for example, like if our ANDA goes down, then we check the other side, what's happening over there. So we just double up on them, and then with regards to ANDA, for why we stay on ANDA majority of the time is just for purely the indicator. Yeah, actually when I think about it, so the 2G's indicator is like, if I show you now quickly, if you just look at it this way, if you look at where, let's take the EQ here, the EQ is sitting at 5173 basically. Yeah, 5173, let's just call it, okay? There's your EQ. Because it's dialed in for an ANDA, when we do go over to, let's say, Black Bull, it's a bit different. So if it was 5173, you can see it was the EQ, and that is the EQ. But on this pair over here on Black Bull, the EQ is at 5169. So you see the difference there. So it throws off our areas a little bit. So when it comes to the 2G's indicator with the pivots and all of that stuff, Asia highs and lows, then we like to just keep it on an ANDA. Hey brother, can you maybe add the time frame watermark on your chart? It just helps us to see your time frame better. Oh, sorry my brother, I'll do it. I just hate the watermark. It absolutely wrecks my eyes. Sorry guys, I've been chalk lately with my sleep. I mean, you can see it there in the top left, but obviously I do understand it gets a bit, if I change and move pairs and that. I mean, it does actually fit there easily. But I'm always pretty much on the 5. If I'm just chilling here, bro, I'm on the 5. Keeks, what's your favorite tattoo? I've got a new one booked for next month. You're my favorite. I'm probably gonna say the Roman soldier, the one here in that one. I don't know, wait. It seems delayed. Yeah. I can't really see it. So that. Maybe it's between that, the tribal, and probably the angel on my chest. It's between one of those. Where you going, bro? Arms or what? But Brian, what do you plan to get there, bro? Above my elbow on the rear. Yo, that wasn't bad. It's not the worst. Your elbows, close to elbows, isn't actually that bad. Even the elbow in general wasn't bad. For me, like the elbow, like it had a burning sensation when you touched it. Kirito, what's up? Oh, Tina Satini.
Yo, bro, where was Tina's
Feels rack, but not the worst pain. You'll be sweat. Oh boy, what did you do? What you getting, or are you serious about margin, full margin, golf, what? Hey Nia, what's going on the chart? We pretty much watch it, bro. There's not really a trade or much happening, so we're just chilling right now. You want to see the post for today? A little. We're just waiting at chat. Hold on. Sure, guys. I don't know why my allergies have been chalk today. What are your guys' view on trading fair value gaps? Nothing wrong with them, but you got to select to a point. I think the problem with everything nowadays is there's so much of it, but you need to at least have some like very good entry criteria. Because that entry criteria is what basically helps you select the right ones, trade at the right time, do things there, and then obviously still your strategy that's built in with it.
The boys cooked with that one. The boys cooked.
Hi, I'm 37, but my son uses my account.
Oh, wait. Go check that Instagram story, guys.
How would you avoid news trading on a prop firm? Like, which hours would you trade more on prop firm? You just follow Forex Factory when the news comes out. You just close before and enter afterwards.
You see if there's a red folder and you just don't trade 5 minutes before and after. What are your thoughts in buying versus renting a house?
You know what was nice about this, bro? No
What?
spelling mistakes.
Yeah, but it's like Ike that did it, not Mo.
Oh, the boys.
Hey. Yo.
But off topic, I had this debate with my wife the other night. Keys, what are your thoughts on buying versus renting a house? Okay, I think, so here's my thing, and it can be a little bit controversial. I actually want to hear Chris's opinion on it. Depending on your lifestyle and what you are doing, renting for your whole life isn't the worst thing you can do. But again, I'm saying this depending on your lifestyle and what you do. If you are putting roots down, you are starting to build your own foundation, you're wanting to the whole generational wealth and build a property portfolio, and doing these, buying a house is obviously the starting point. That is the foundation. You buy your first house, you do what you need to do, you pay it off while you make it to a certain point, where there you can obviously go into your next house, you rent that house out, because at that point the rental covers what's left on the bond, and you can start building from 1 to 2, and you can build up the portfolio. So buying, you're never going to go wrong. Chris and myself, funny enough, even had this question, well, not question, but when we spoke about it, in today's world, in PE, even in PE, there's probably only 1 or 2 suburbs if you buy and you're actually going to lose money on. If you buy other way, you're not going to lose money. It's kind of impossible. Well, no, it's not saying impossible, but
Can't say
yeah,
shit like impossible.
that's why I'm taking that word back. But you can't really lose money there. So it goes back and forth. But again, and that's why I'm saying a key thing here, there's a small group of people who honestly can rent for the rest of their lives, and it's not bad. That comes down to if you are someone who moves around a lot, you do a lot. When you're renting, you're not tied down. There's not really a commitment there. There's not all of this. So for me personally, it's that. But again, it's very specific on
Dane,
you
but
and your lifestyle.
why would you
And so
buy a place to rent it out, but then you, like, what is your reasoning for that?
And also, here's my one thing. I think Chris will add a very specific thing. I think it's actually a very important part, is the price bracket we're talking. I think there's a part after that. You're not buying houses of certain prices or renting after a certain price point, because then it's just stupid. You can rather get your own, it is yours, and move forward. So I do think the price bracket we're starting to talk about is a very relative situation in that discussion. You're not buying a 4 million rand house and trying to rent that out. I think you're going to have that thing stand empty quite a bit.
Yeah, here's my thing, Dave. Think about it this. Let's talk logic here. Let's talk logically. Okay. Let's go have a look here. Let's go look at what the South African property index is doing. So this is basically what is going to drive. You can use this as basically you can use this as the growth. Okay. So we can look at let's go here. 92.
So as trading, to add to that, yes, you definitely can do that. But again, I think that's where it comes down to location. PE, I don't think you're going to have that work a lot. Obviously, Cape Town's a different story. Same thing where even, for example, we're going to take the golden spots in one of the golden spots of South Africa right now, down the road from us, St. Francis. You go behind the canals now, very insane houses, insane prices. That house will stand empty 80% of the year. It's going to stand empty. But the 20% in December time, when that house is fully booked, you're going to take out chump sums into your bond on that house, literally based off that 1 month of a year. So it works both ways, but I think doing that, especially Airbnb, I think it's very location dependent.
12.2.
Same way with if you got a villa in Cape Town, like you have a lot of your international tourists come there, so those things are still getting rented out quite often. Where, I mean, you go get a 80,000 rand a night villa in PE for Airbnb. I don't think anyone's taking that.
Okay. Plus. Okay, so South African housing index for the last year, 6.2%. That is the growth which you would expect on the value of your property. Okay. I think it's more in the regions of 8 if you smooth it, 8% over 10 years. Okay. So now you're buying a property, 1 million rand property. Your bond on that property is, let's say, depending on your rate, you're paying 11,000 rand per month. Okay. So theoretically, market value of that house in 10 years would have gone up by 82. Let's round it up 75%.
Yeah.
So in 10 years, that property will be valued at 1.75 million. Okay. In 10 years, you would have paid off all the interest on your bond. Okay. Your first 10 years, purely interest. Okay. Bank de-levers themselves, de-risks. So first 10 years, you're just paying interest. Your last 10 years is where you're actually paying off the capital. Okay. Alrighty. Now, you technically, in essence, without doing any sums, you are paying your bond, that interest. You're getting capital growth of, let's say, 7.5% per annum. Okay. That 10 years is basically where you really start to chow into your capital to basically get your bond paid off. And then only after 20 years is your property risk-free technically. But then in that time, that the value of that property went from 1 million to basically almost 3 million, 3.3 million. Okay. Now, if you do the same math here, you paying another guy's rent and you've got somebody else in your place, it's very likely that unless you bought that place cash, that you're going to still have a sum of money that you're going to need to pay in additionally. Let's even make it 2K to cover that bond, because there's rates and taxes, there's levies, all of that. So if you fully bonded that property, I would rather stay in it myself. What I would rather do is, let's say if you can get that first property cash, okay, that one that you want to rent. This is what I did. My first property, pushed to get it paid off. Okay, property, once it was paid off, this thing is slow. Once that property was paid off, I bought my second property. Okay, second property was almost double the price of this one. But then what I did was, I took the money I get from the rent there, I basically paid it into my bond. So it felt to me like I'm still paying the same what I paid for this place. Okay. So now I'm basically, I don't have a 20-year period because I'm paying additional monies into my bond. That period will literally maybe be 8 years or 10 years. Okay. So you want to knock it out quick. Then what you do is, once you get your second property cash, then you collateralize both of these properties and you can go buy 2 more properties, because now the thing is, you've taken the equity of 2 properties and you've doubled your equity, because we're talking about the property index fund, which we said is around about 8%. So now, instead of having only 2 properties, even though they're cash, and you say, oh Chris, but these 2 properties, it's 2 million in cash, great. So you're only getting 8% per annum unrealized on 2 mil. But why not go to the bank and say, hey guys, take this 2 million, but give me another 2 million. What happened now? All of a sudden, your portfolio literally doubled, and you now have the expectancy of 8% on 4 million, even though you're not getting that 2 million if you had to sell after 5 or 8 or 10 years, but you're going to get the capital growth on that. You see what I'm saying? So now all of a sudden you've doubled your holdings. You've got 8% working on 4 million, and all of a sudden now your story looks a lot different after 10, 20 years. Does that make sense? I don't think people think about it this way, but
You know there is like a select button and you can just draw the box and delete
I
it.
like to. I know you can control either way, but it's like a fidget for me.
Makes sense. It's exactly why I asked.
So what I would say is start small. Okay, start small with the property. I don't think you get cheap properties anymore, but my first property I bought for 450k.
Well, I mean, when I spoke to the other day now, there's a rental. They were telling me about spots here, which they say they keep busy the whole time, like little apartments here in Newton Park.
Yeah.
And those are going for 670. 670 and the two bedroom
but-
or something 7 something.
No, but what I'm talking about is you need to stay in it.
Oh no, I'm not staying
Yeah.
there. No.
So you need to get your first property. You need to blitz it. Okay, live below your means. You blitz that property. You get it cash. That right there is your lever now. Now you can go to the bank. The bank loves the asset. As soon as you go to the bank and you're like, listen here, we can collateralize this property. They are like, listen here, let's get this deal done. They're licking their lips. They love a good asset that they can take if you don't pay. So then you blitz your second one. And if you can push it to the point where you've got 5 properties, all paid cash, then you are well and truly on your way. Jakesy, I don't know, my brother. Cape Town is a different animal, though.
Yeah.
Cape Town is a different animal. Like, I'm sitting now with my wife, and I'm like, I wanna extend the house, like, do an extension to the house, and I'm telling her, what are we doing now? Let's say we spend R1 million on the extension. Should we not rather take that R1 million, get another property? But then in the same vein, me spending R1 million there, all of a sudden your home goes from, say, 500 square meters to 650. And that R1 million you spend, you will get your return. That R1 million will turn into basically a R2 million additional that you can get for your property if you want to sell one day. So now it's a case of which one do you do? Okay, but Chad is... Nah, Brian, you can't overcapitalize there. That's what I'm saying. It's in a estate. There's some big houses.
Yeah, you definitely gone over. Not there.
Outstanding house, thought maybe. Oh yeah, no, there's Trooper Properties. Jakes, all I'm saying is, brother, start somewhere. Are you single? Are you single, my brother? Jakesy? Jakes. Check my chat. Are you single? Jakes.
Spot, yeah.
Jakes, why are you not checking my chat? Jakes. This is how I feel. I'm single, boy. Are you gay, though? Just be straight with me, bro. Like, not literally, like, I would love for you to be straight, but are you gay? Let's just get that out of the way. Okay. Okay, right, guys. He's not gay. I always thought he was not gay, but he just confirmed he's not gay. Jakesy, so my idea was, or not was, is that the same what I told Keegs is like, Keegs was like M2 property. What do you think Keegs chose? Let me know quickly what you guys thought there. What do you think, Keegs? It was like M2 or property. Let me see what you guys. Okay, some of you clearly don't know Keegan. M2. Rooks definitely knows him. So I sat down with my man. And you're gonna ask Keegs, and I was like, Keegs, I'm like, what are you doing, my brother? It's like, what do you mean? What I'm like, you're renting a place. This was literally a conversation. I'm like, you're renting a place. You're gonna buy a car now that's more expensive than the place you're staying in. Like, what are we doing here? Keegs is like, yeah, but yes, that car, and like, this is like, I want to get the car. And I'm like, yeah, Keegs, I know you're still young, my bro. Like why not get a property? Like, nah, bro, prop not for me. So I planted the seed.
The whole argument was, as always, Chad, you can sleep in the car, but you can't race the house.
And I just planted a seed. I'm like, Keegs, listen to my brother. Like, I love you as a brother, all of that. But I honestly would say, bro, lay off on the car. Like, the car's lacquer for a week or two. Get the property. And he's like, I know when Keegs is like in his head, oh, fuck you, Chris. And it was like, no, bro, I'll think about it. Meantime, it's like, bro, I'm not thinking about shit. I'm getting the M2. Then, I don't know what happened, but like, day after a day or two, he's like, bro, I was actually thinking now, it's actually not a bad idea to maybe lay off on the car, and there is a property there in our estate. Like, I think I might look at it. I'm like, Keegs, common sense prevailed here, my brother.
I'll actually find it quickly.
So yeah, I was very glad when Kigo was like, alright. He came the one morning and he's like, Chris, I'm going to do the grown-up thing. I'm not going to take the M2, but I'm actually going to buy a property.
Wait, I need to find it there, guys.
Yeah, so my goal in...
There you guys can see.
What's that? What is that?
BM. There you guys can still see it. BMW, your order has been cancelled. You've cancelled your order, Mr. Keegan Van Dijk. There you guys can still see. I was going to say there's no details on there. No. There you guys can see BMW M2. It was there. It was so
just
close.
it's a widescreen, Keegs. You might need to hold it like what those influencers do. I don't know. Yeah, that thing is white, my bro. It's just white. Nah, nothing, dude. Just white. Nah. It's this white here by me?
How do they do that?
I don't know. The influencers, they're always like.
Alright. I don't know. I'm gonna figure this out there, Chad.
Yeah, that works, but you don't know. Yeah. That really worked. And I turn it a little bit to the side, like there. You can see a little bit. There. Oh. There you can see. Yeah, so me and my wife, we wanna build a big property portfolio, and me and her had a chat. So we've got a game plan.
G-Wagons but live in a 2-bedroom.
Yeah, property chat. Telling you now. That's literally on my affirmations. One of my affirmations is that I will never be as bold as Brian.
Chill.
No, I'm joking, bro. But Brian is one of the few guys that's got a head that's literally symmetrically round. Like that shape was built for boldness. Like God knew exactly what he was doing with Brian. Like that is a head that you can confidently walk bold with. My head shape, bro. God knew, like, I can't let this guy go bold. Like the way we flatten out his head at the back, it's all awkwardly shaped. Like we gotta cover that with hair. We gotta cover that with hair. So we're not the same there, me and Brian. Like he can pull it off. Chad, boldness for me would. You don't wanna be. Yo, my head is oddly shaped, my bro. I don't know if my mom let me fall on my head, bro. It's way too flat. Chris, would you be willing to share your plan? I'd love to get into property one day. Dane, that's my plan. Right there, I showed you my plan. Just acquire properties. Acquire more properties, pay them off, get the next one. Collateralize it. Once you've got, say, 3, 4 properties, 5 properties cash, you collateralize all 5 of them. So you just daisy train it. Once you get your first property cash, you go to the bank, you say, listen, I want to buy my next one. You move into that next one. You rent out your first one, you blitz the second one. Once you've got your second one, you go to the bank and you say, listen here, I want to buy 2 more properties. I want to collateralize with my 2 properties cash, and you just double every time. I have to wear a wedding ring to gym. Brian, it's all cack, my bro. There's no baddies in your chat. No, I'm joking. Have you heard of Lawrence the Property Bull?
Bro, that can be your TikTok new thing now.
Chris, the
wolf,
Property
the wolf of property.
Lawrence the Property Bull. It sounds intense. Let me see what Property Bull looks like. Hey, Lawrence.
Lawrence has to be old.
Nah, Lawrence looks like the guy you can trust, bro. He's still a virgin, bro. And I can trust a virgin that's 35 years old.
He must have. Looking at that, bro, he has a high pitched voice. Where's our... That's an ad, right?
Bro, he's either virgin or he's
Get some
gay.
yield, but for my first transaction, I don't necessarily want to be, in the heart of Heelbrow, Joburg, CBD in terms of risk.
Oh, no, he's
But
not
this is
gay. He's
in
just a virgin.
on the 55 to 60% rate. So it's still a very high.
I know he's married. Is he gay though, Chad? Be honest. Bro, I shouldn't stereotype people like this. This is completely wrong what I'm doing. I can't.
Check him rocking that Suzuki, bro. You must.
Some of it, my brother. Some of it.
He's married. You must check. No, he's straight guy. Chris and myself the same.
I do
property.
apologize, Lawrence. Huh?
The same property, our property lady, bro, with her her GLE and yeah, the Louis bags.
Nah, you can see that guy. His head is on straight. No, thanks for the. I'll check him out, my brother. Yeah, guys, when it comes to trust and structuring a lot of stuff, there's different ways to do it. And especially if there's different businesses buying property and yeah. That's why I say you can't give blanket advice on tax stuff, and like everyone's situation is different. Everyone's situation, and everyone would love a blanket response, but you can't. I can't just say, hey, put everything in a trust. Like, I don't know what your finances look like. I don't know what your plan is.
Yeah.
Why not?
Check, bro.
What?
I'll show you now.
Yo.
There you go, Chad. There's your little Habibi.
All right, Chad, I'm going to call it here at 12 o'clock. Shit, we're not going to get anything.
Even you made the feature there, bro. You and your super dry.
Hey.
Man,
Hey,
was
boys.
locked into that conversation.
Chris, you have a TFSA? No, I'm actually tomorrow. I'm gonna start, so I'm gonna max it out for the year. I see the limit has been, so I'm just gonna throw 45. I think it's 45. Just throw that in, and yeah, every year just clock it. It's on my first thing in the year. Clock my max. I don't think it's still capped at 500k lifetime, but it is good. Tax-free savings account is very good. Now I'm just gonna get quicker to 500k, which I think is good. So yeah, for basically the next 10-12 years, I'm just gonna fully clock it. 47.5, if I'm not mistaken. 46. I would say start there, guys. If you, okay. You guys are, I am a financial advisor, okay? I am registered. I can give financial advice, but not if you're not mandated. So what I'm going to give now is not financial advice. It's purely an opinion, which I think. And hypothetically, if I have to sit with a client that has got no investments, the thing that I will say is the best thing is to just start, no matter how small. Just start, because a few things is going to happen. You are going to be disciplined in terms of budgeting, because maybe your budget is tight, and I'm going to tell you, you can cut certain shit out of your budget to make even room for 200 Rand. As small as it seems, you're starting. Now you start investing 200 Rand per month. You're starting to build that discipline of I'm budgeting. And now all of a sudden you've got a clear vision as to what you want to do. Let's say the goal is to eventually put away 30% of your income per month. Okay. And don't tell me, oh, Chris, where I'm working, I'll never be able to do 30% exactly, because that's what you're talking. Stop limiting yourself. Okay, stop feeling sorry for yourself. So let's say the goal is 30%. Now you start doing good budgeting and you start doing well. Now you up it to 300 Rand. Yo, this mouse, my bro, I can't work with this thing. Flip sakes. Multi-millionaire with a volcano mouse that doesn't work. Like everyone get upset. Okay. TFSA. Okay. So if you are saving less than 46,000 Rand a year, okay, TFSA, tax-free savings account. Where would I advise this client to potentially put it? Again, like my portfolio is structured, I'm not talking out of my ass like most of the financial advisors or investment advisors where I put my own money. The 3 US index funds. Dow Jones, NASDAQ, S&P. Boom. Russell maybe if you want to, but I wouldn't waste my time with the Russell. And there you go. Just start, guys. Don't say, I can't afford. You can't afford not to invest.
Yeah.
Listen to that. Phone me at 082 542 55. Chris Marketable. Start your investing journey today. T's and C's apply. All right, chat. Okay, we are done here. I do think we get a trade on gold a little bit later, as I mentioned. We are currently working our way in this wedge. I do expect quite a big breakout to the upside. I'm going to wait for it. You'll most probably see it on Instagram, and Project G most probably will be taking it with us. NASDAQ, there's some specific things that I'm looking at a little bit later, but Chad, relatively flat day, a little bit of a grind. Not interested in selling gold. Still bullish for me. Keegs, any closing remarks from you, my brother?
Nah, I think that was it, guys. A little bit of an interesting conversation here today. I think that's always the thing. It's there's a lot that happens on the charts, but I think one of the most important things is always going to be the stuff you're doing off the charts. So having those conversations about property now and everything else, always something you can learn from, breaking down to the brokers, because apparently everyone's a-book. So you can go check that out yourself. Now you know how to do that. So even if we couldn't get a trade yet today, we stick to our plan. That's the reason we're not trading. Then at least we can educate and help in other ways. But
bro, I don't think we've taken a trade on stream.
Not this week.
Not even last week.
No, we did take one last week.
Because the moves happened. There's nothing in London. We're correct. Thanks for the education. Pleasure, my brother. Brian, I actually, this morning, I told Fubs, I shared everything. I'm like, Fubs, you can't give me cuck today. Yeah. I said, Fubs, you're in the call here. You can't give me cuck today.
But
you missed the trade.
But in all fairness as well, guys, obviously, I would say New York is where it's been incredible for us this week. But New York, we are doing for you guys tomorrow.
I actually forgot to tell you I've got to go off there tomorrow. No, I promise you, I didn't even know I was invited till they sent me the formal.
Okay, well, we'll see, guys. But
you're more than welcome to lock that in.
But we'll sort that out with you guys. But otherwise, I'm Project G. We'll see those guys later.
Project G, baby. Chad, peace and love, baby. We're going to see you guys tomorrow. Project G, see you guys a little bit later for us to go cook. Peace.
Cheers, Chad.
Mute the mics, Keeks.
ungangisondeli hleze ngithukuthele hleze ngisempini akufiwa makufiwa siwe masiwa so uyangusisi so uyangusisi Oliviana amantombazana yokala bafana Oliviana amantombazana yokala bafana Oliviana amantombazana yokala bafana Isagala fuka isagala fuka isagala fuka isagala fuka isagala fuka isagala fuka it's all